Hello, everybody. This is Bennyhillz, and we are back with another vintage cube. Also, Happy New Year's Eve. Actually, right now I'm recording this on New Year's Eve, but I think it'll probably get posted on New Year's Eve. So, cheers to the end of 2020. This pack is great. I mean, not particularly challenging. Soul Ring is, in my opinion, the best card in the format. You can argue for Black Lotus or Ancestral Recall, or maybe even Mox Sapphire if you're feeling really frisky, although that's pretty flimsy. But I think Soul Ring is the best. It's just like so cheap, no drawback. I mean, it does make colorless mana, so it can't help with your fixing, but just being able to go like 4 drop on turn 2, 5 drop on turn 3 is so busted. In terms of what to wheel, I don't think it's that valuable to think about what you're wheeling when you have no idea what deck you're playing. But Metalworker, I guess, combos with Soul Ring, and I mean, yeah, I'm not going to think too much about that. We'll just take our Soul Ring, be happy about it, and see what we get here. Nothing that particularly combos with the Soul Ring well. I think I might just take the Probe here, stay open. This card can be played in any deck. It is blue, and blue is the best color, obviously. But yeah, I think I'm just going to try and stay open here. All right, here we have Mox Diamond, Glorybringer, and Force of Negation, all of which are pretty good. Elspeth Conqueror's Death is also good, and Cultivate, but I think I want to, like, if I have Soul Ring, that makes green look less appealing because the main incentive to play green is the mana development. I kind of want to just take the Mox Diamond. I mean, these are both very good, but we don't even know what color we're playing yet. We might be like mono brown, in which case these could be bad. And I mean, yeah, just having a bunch of fast mana is never going to be bad. Yeah, I'm going to take the Mox Diamond. Okay, not much for us here. I mean, well, we don't even know what color we're playing, so maybe there's something for us. I mean, I guess there's Everflowing Chalice just to like stay with the mana thing. I don't think any of these cards are particularly good for us. We could take Swift Spear or Hero of Bladehold. Hero of Bladehold is a good card to play on turn 2 off of the Soul Ring. We could also just take a land. I think I like taking a land here. I actually think I might take a Godless Run. I think black-white aggro, like, is actually a pretty good deck if we can wheel the Hero of Bladehold and pick up some good, like, a few hand disruption spells. Although, that's not great. I definitely don't want to be in green. These blue cards are both really bad for us. Maybe I'll just take the Chalice, actually. Yeah, I think I'll take the Chalice now that I think about it. We can build a deck that uses colorless mana really well, hopefully. Okay, so there's a Mother of Runes, but I think we just take the Memory Jar, actually. And just go, like, a bunch of artifacts, a bunch of mana. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do here. We'll take the jar. Ooh, now we can take a Worn Power Stone. I mean, Remand and Necromancy and Duress and Firebolt are all also very good. But, yeah, I think at this point, this just fits super well with what all the rest of our deck does. Remand is definitely the best card in this pack, but I think Worn Power Stone is going to be better for our deck. We don't even know we'll be playing blue. We're likely to because we want to be able to pair card draw with this, and blue is the best card draw, but we'll see. Now I think I just take the Winter Orb. This card plays very well with a bunch of artifact mana, which we have. So that's a 2, 3, 5. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take the Winter Orb. Now we have Oblivion Stone and Duretti. Ooh, I think I actually got to go Duretti here. O-Stone is okay, but Duretti is really, really good when you have a lot of artifacts. You can, like, recur Memory Jar or just, like, ramp a bunch of mana, and it also is card draw. Yeah, Duretti seems pretty good here. Now we have Experimental Frenzy, Repeal. Not really much else. I kind of want to just take the Repeal here. It's just probably the best card. I mean, Experimental Frenzy could be good. It is card draw, but you really want to be emptying your hand super fast to maximize Frenzy, which maybe we could do. Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to take the Frenzy here. High upside, this card can really draw you a lot of cards. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. Now we have Metamorphose versus the Flame Tongue. I think I'm going to take Flame Tongue here. Yeah. So we're like big red artifact ramp. Field of Ruin could be good. I think all these other cards are pretty terrible for us, and Field of Ruin could actually be really nice, especially, I mean, there's a world where we're mono red. Glorybringer did get taken, which is sad. Swift Spear is not very good, although I think I'll just take it since we still technically could end up in mono red somehow if that ends up being really open. Here, I think I like taking Fire Ice. This is honestly good, and like we might be playing blue, we might not, we might be aggro, we might be not aggro, but in any of those decks, Fire Ice is a pretty good card. Well, Earthshaker Kenra is, if we get a last pick mono red card, that may make me want to jump ship, but I really like what we have going on here. And like, you don't need, this isn't Supreme, you don't need to be getting a card that you're playing in every single pick. So even if our colors aren't super open, we can like, just get a few good cards in each pack, and that's enough. Well, that is another good mono red card. Well, so here we have Workshop. And then also like Incinerate. I mean, we do have a few good mono red cards, but I think I'm just taking the Workshop here. The upside is so high. Although I guess we could also try and, well, let's see. I think the two cards we want most from here are Workshop and Cold Out the Forge Master. Forge Master is probably slightly more likely to wheel. Yeah, I'm going to take the Workshop here. This card is very good with a couple things we have, especially one Power Stone. Now we have Batterskull, Burst Lightning, Emery, Golos. I think I like the Golos. It already has some nice value targets, and it can get better. Yeah, I'll take a Golos. Oh, someone did take a Metal Worker. That's a little bit unfortunate. All right, now we have Inferno Titan versus Thran Dynamo. So do we want tons of mana or a really good top end card? Thran Dynamo is really good, and especially if you get like Wildfire. That is close. I think I want the Titan though. This card is just so good. It's one of the best possible top end cards we could have. Yeah, sorry, Thran Dynamo, but I'm taking the Titan here. So here we have Rabblemaster, Wooded Foothills, Balance. I think I'm actually going to take the Balance here. We don't have any fixing for it right now, but this is looking like a really good Balance deck. It's especially good with Mox Diamond. Yeah, I'll go with that. All right, I don't think we want Thalia. Don't think we want Abbott. We are red-white, so we're likely red-white, so we could or Oblivion Ring or Hangerback Walker. Hangerback is okay. I think I actually like taking Oblivion Ring here. Like, if we're trying to play balance, Oblivion Ring can really help with that. Take their artifact mana. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Ooh, a lot of good cards here, but I'm not going to pass a Ballista here. Apparition is good. GT, Fire Blast, I guess. Maybe Mutavault, but Walking Ballista is great. It's an artifact, so it pairs well with all our colorless mana and our Workshop. Deals with small creatures well, which could be a bit of a problem for us outside of Inferno Titan. And it's really good late game mana sink. Wow. Well, there's a Blightsteel Colossus if we want to go the Tinker route, but Chandra's great. If we can just accelerate into that off of like a Signet or something, that's really good. Ooh. Armageddon versus Koth of the Hammer. I think I'm going to go with, I guess we don't even have that much artifact mana at this point. This is close. I actually think I'm going to take the Koth here. The reason being, again, it's a good cheap threat that ends the game quickly, and it also is well, first of all, we might not even play white if we get little fixing, and it can also give us a lot of mana for stuff like Walking Ballista. Now we have, all right, are we playing white? If we're playing white, we should take the Needle Spires. Yeah, we should probably do that. Incinerate's like not that inspiring. Hazoret, Burst Lightning, or Batterskull. I think I'll take the Batterskull here. So we're like Boros control, sort of. I could really use a Wildfire. Are we ever playing this Lotus Petal? Maybe. I think it's probably a little bit more likely than the Colonnade. Ancient Grudge, that's a decent late pickup. And then Helix is good. Fire Blast. Alright, so we're missing like a little bit more good artifact acceleration. I would love to pick up like a Mox and a Signet in this pack. Or like a Mana Vault. Well, Mana Crypt and Mox. I think there's actually a better Mana Crypt deck. Sad that they're in the same pack, obviously. I mean, I wish it was Supreme. But Mana Crypt is just great. They're both off color, but 2 mana is better than 1, and this game can end the game. This deck can end the game fairly quickly with Chandra, Koth, and Inferno Titan. Yeah, I'll go with the Mox, or the Mana Crypt here over the Mox. Okay, now we have Bolt and Sacred Foundry. I think I like taking the Sacred Foundry here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We don't need that many white sources, but I would like to get a few. There's the Wildfire and a Signet. So do we think that the Wildfire is going to wheel? I think it will. And an on-color Signet's just so good. Yeah, I think I'm going to risk it. I want the Wildfire slightly more, but I'm going to take the Signet and try and wheel it. Another Signet. Yeah, I think I'm just taking Signet here again. We have a lot of 4s, so Signets are better in that situation. Ooh, well, there's a Teferi, but there's also... And an Urza, actually. But I think I'm just going to take the Grim Monolith here. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So now we actually have a lot of artifact mana. So I sort of wish we had the Armageddon over the Koth, but I think this is still pretty good. We actually have a reasonable amount of black fixing between the Orzhov Signet, the Rakdos Signet, and like Field of Ruin can get black. So that's something to keep in mind. There's Gideon Jura. Oh, wait, Easy Karn. This card is great. Fits perfectly with our theme of like busted 4-drop that can win the game quickly, especially when it comes down ahead of schedule. Okay, at this point, I don't think we're playing the Frenzy. Probably not Fire. It's just so much worse than Lightning Helix. Yeah, right now we would run this with 13 basics, but I'm open to some upgrades. I don't really need to be playing Flame Tongue Kavu. Even Golos isn't amazing here, although I guess actually it's still probably good. Getting Needle Spires means it gets 2 threats, and it also survives the Wildfire we're hoping to wheel. Really not much for us here. I think I'm just going to take a Maze of Ith for the board. This is good against equipment. Ooh, Shadow Skull Smashing I actually like quite a bit. Is Smokestack good? Kolaghan's Command is also good. I think I'm just going to take the Smashing here. Yeah, I actually think this will be really good in our deck. Nahiri. Seems actually really good. Nahiri for Inferno Titan is great. And now we have 5 4-mana Planeswalkers. So we're very... And then between that and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cheap accelerants, we're going to have a really powerful turn 3 very commonly. Okay, do we want Oust for the board or a pretty mediocre 5-mana threat? I think Oust for the board's better. Nice. Okay, Wildfire and Planeswalkers is great. This deck is actually really strong, I think. So what do we cut now? Definitely not any of this. I think Winter Orb is good. Then I definitely don't want to cut any of these other cards. I think one piece of Cheap Burn is good. Probably Flame Tongue. We have a lot of other 5s now. Including, like, I mean, yeah, with Helix and Ballista, Inferno Titan, Wildfire, we have a lot of ways to deal with small creatures. And then, yeah, I kind of want to make one more cut. Goblin Dark Dwellers cast pretty much just balance, which isn't great. So I'll take a Blast Zone. That could be better than Field of Ruin in some matchups. Beaumont Courier is interesting, actually. I think I'm still going to start with it in the board. But I'll definitely bring it in some matchups. Okay, so we need one more cut. at least. I really do like all of these planeswalkers. Maybe it should be one of the white cards, although not. I mean, we could just cut white, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm just gonna cut the Helix. Actually, it's okay, but there's a lot of matchups where it's pretty underwhelming, and we're sort of more relying on like sweepers. Yeah, I think this is fine. We'll definitely bring this in a lot of matchups. None of that. One of that. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like sort of 13, sort of 14, sort of 15. Yeah, I mean, we have lots of red. We do want double red on turn 2, or on turn 3, pretty consistently. For white, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then Mox Diamond 2. I think I'm going to cut one planes for one more red source, because having double red is just so important for this deck. Yeah, I'll run it like this. I think this deck is very, very strong and unique, too. I haven't really played this deck very often, like this deck without blue. So I'm a little apprehensive, but also cautiously optimistic, and I think it's pretty good. So I will see you in round 1. All right, here we are for round 1 against Dragalubu Duel. Interesting name. We're on the draw, unfortunately, but hopefully we get a sweet hand. And we do not get a sweet hand. Yeah, that one we got to ship. Oh, this is pretty bad. I think I'm going to keep it, though. If we draw a Mox, it becomes really good, and we have Ballista to deal with a 1-drop. I'll put back the memory jar here, I think. So, obviously, best draw would be Soul Ring. Soul Ring would give us turn 2 Planeswalker. Wow, Soul Ring and Mana Crypt are just so good in this deck. All right, well, we have more mana than 4-drop Planeswalkers, but you wouldn't guess that by our hand. Wall of Omen. Okay, don't care much about that. They probably think we do, though, based on our Mountain Go. Okay, I'll just... Well, actually, if we play Ballista for 2, then we... Yeah, that takes us off a turn. That's not worth it. Then do we want to play Ballista for 1? I don't think so. Not a very broken start for us, especially on the draw. I would love to draw some Artifact Ramp. Yeah, I mean, they have... Oh, are we playing against a Niv Mizzet deck? This could be bad. If they're playing Niv Mizzet, they're very likely to have answers to Planeswalkers. Okay, that's a good draw. So... I'm just going to play Mountain and play the 1 Power Stone. Well, now we have a lot of mana. So we could play... If we played Ballista, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we could play a 5/5 Ballista. Yeah, I think that's actually got to be the play. That can kill the Courser and kill the Pestermite. I guess we could also go Chandra into plus into another thing, but I think this is a little bit stronger. So I'm going to pass into their draw step, and then we can see if we need to kill the Courser immediately. Okay, they just have a Signet on top. So they're holding Forest, Pestermite. All right, we untap. They might have a Planeswalker up, or a counterspell up for one of our Planeswalkers, but we'll see. So, ooh, that was not bad. We'll start with Chandra. Okay. If that resolves, I will add mana and cast Karn. And we will make a dude. And then just pass. It's a little sad we can't use the workshop mana, but I think it's okay. Do we want to attack with a... Yeah, I guess I should attack with the Ballista. They can Caracas to bounce our Golos, which isn't the best. I mean, we can... I guess we could just Golos and get Field of Ruin, then they can only bounce it once. Oh, do they have a play here? Omnath on top, okay. Interesting. Okay, that's a little bit bad. Yeah, I guess that's sort of bad for us. Yeah, that's very bad for us. Man, that was a greedy attack. I think I would rather kill the Courser than the Lumbering Falls here. So I'll block like that and shoot them for 1. But yeah, that was a terrible attack. That really cost us, actually. I still think we're in a good position, but if they had the twin combo, that could be bad. I mean, I guess they also do have Omnath. Well, if they don't have Caracas up, we can just Chandra to kill that. We need to find a balance. That's what we really need. Although, actually, we have no white mana, so maybe not. Well, these coin flips aren't really going our way, and then we have to pay even more life. Okay, Hydroid Krasis is scary. I think we start with Golos. Grab Field of Ruin, which is also a white source. And then make another dude. Are we going to let them kill our Planeswalker with Chandra is the question, I guess. I don't think so, actually. I think I'm going to plus the Karn here. Man, if we still had that Walking Blessed, we would be in such a good position. What was the other card? Grim Monolith, okay. So we can go... I guess I'll play Plains and then plus the Chandra. Hit Sacred Foundry and then play Duretti and discard this mountain. All right, and we will pass. Or do we hit for 4? No, we pass. Because then now we can leave back a blocker to... I guess they could tap down our Construct and then Caracas our Golos. Yeah, that's actually pretty... Oh, man. We're really playing sloppy here. They should definitely do that. Oh. They also might just combo kill us. All right. Big Krasis. I could really use a balance right about now. Wildfire would also be solid. I guess it would set us back more mana than them. Okay, they hit our Chandra. Makes sense. Finally, we win a coin flip. Batterskull. That's interesting. So... if we play Batterskull, we can also equip it and then have a huge Vigilant Construct. So I think what we're going to do is plus this, discarding the Needle Spires. Then Chandra minus to kill the Pestermite because I'm afraid of the combo. Field of Ruin, the Caracas. Oh yeah, they gain life. Don't care about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Batterskull. Make another construct just so we have more like things to equip to. And equip here and hit for 10. Now they can sort of deal some damage to our planeswalkers, but that's not the end of the world. And then even if they can somehow kill our Batterskull, we can bring it back with Duretti. I'm going to hold this land to discard to Duretti. I mean, they have a lot of cards in hand, like a lot of mana, so we might still just be dead. It depends on what's in their deck, but we're ahead on board, despite the fact that we've lost a bunch of mana crypt flips and they played a 6/6 Krasis. Okay, neither Reliquary. They can only kill one of our planeswalkers right now. Chandra makes sense. Inferno Titan, huh? Okay, so I'm going to just cash Karn for another construct. And then attack with everything. The double block there. So we're trading Golosh with Knight of the Reliquary here, I think. Yeah, that seems fine. Resto on the wall. Okay, that's actually that's actually really annoying. We don't gain any life from that. Yeah, that's really bad for us. Discard this. Memory jar. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. Inferno Titan. Deal 1 there, 2 there. And then we'll drop the memory jar. Guess technically really hard to imagine why this matters, but I'll leave up mana to pump the Inferno Titan. Now we can get some memory jar shenanigans with Duretti. We could have actually just made them draw 14 cards that turn, which would have been a reasonable line. I don't think it's correct, but... Oh, wait, no, we couldn't have done that. But we can make them draw... Oh, yeah, now we can just kill them with memory jar. Unless they can kill either Duretti, which they actually can. They could just hit Duretti for 9 in the air. So I guess hopefully they don't do that. Oh, okay, yeah, this hits Duretti for 4. If they have a land, which they do. Still have a Needle Spires in hand, I believe. Yep, there it is. So they can kill our Duretti now. So the mill plan is gone, but we can draw a new hand, and we have a lot of mana. Revelark hardcast. Okay. They have a lot of flyers. That's a bit of an issue. Wildfire would be very good here. So they kill the Duretti and hit us for 3. Attacking us for 3 is honestly a little bit strange to me, but I guess it's fair. So do we want to crack the jar in our upkeep to have access to 8 cards on this turn? I think we do, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to flip the coin first, though. Heads. Nice. Wow, no land is a little bit ridiculous, but some good cards. So we will cast... Wow, yeah, really good cards. So Wildfire would kill a lot of their cards. Wildfire plus Inferno Titan attack definitely seems good. So I think I do want to do that. I guess we'll just play out some of our things that are basically free. So play Soul Ring. Play Signet. And then we can play Inferno Titan plus, or play Wildfire plus Nahiri. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. We can play Koth and minus for mana as well. So now I'm going to attack with everything, I think. I guess I'll just play... Oh, we need to do a lot of math, actually. So Koth costs 1, basically. So we will have... So that means we need 11 for these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 1 mana left over. So we can play Chalice for 1. I would love to play the Oblivion Ring too. Is Oblivion Ring better than Koth? Actually, we can't do that. We can't play Oblivion Ring plus Nahiri plus Wildfire, right? Because that would take 14 mana. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. So that's off the table. I think Nahiri is better than Oblivion Ring because they're basically identical here. So... And also, what are they getting back with the Revel Arc? Nothing that bad. I guess Pestermite could be a problem. Okay, I think we just do this. Cast Koth. Minus Koth for mana. 5, 6. Cast Wildfire. Oh, wait. I forgot to tap a land for mana. That actually doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, we could have played Everflowing Chalice for 1, and now we can't. So that was a slight misplay, but not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. The lands part is good for them, but the killing creatures part is good for us. Oh, wait. Oh, Pestermite tapping down something is pretty annoying. We'll see if they go for... Okay, they go for the Construct. That's definitely good for us. Actually, that's just a huge misplay. Because now we can kill Primeval Titan plus Pestermite, or... No, I think I'd rather kill Krasis plus Pestermite. So we'll attack with everything. Oh, another slight misplay. Okay, I'm playing very sloppy. We should have played the Chalice first. So shoot you for 2, you for 1. Okay, so this happens. They take a lot of damage. And now... Oh, yeah, this is... So I think we need to play Oblivion Ring. So I will just play Chalice for 1. And then play the O-Ring. And take the bigger creature. And we pass. So that was not perfect. We can see a lot of their deck. Wow, they really just drew a bunch of mana there. Both of us didn't hit a single land, actually. That's hilarious. So... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So yeah, they actually can just animate both of their mana lands and kill us. Oh, but they're not. Although if they're tapping 8 mana, they'd probably also kill us. Oh, no, they are just doing this. Okay. So yeah, I screwed that up pretty badly in multiple ways. I mean, it was a very tough situation, but that is lethal. So that was tough, but I think this should be a really, really good matchup for us. Keep in mind, we were on the draw and we had no real play till turn 4. Do I want the Lavamancer? No, I think I want the Helix, though. Although, what do I not want? All of these cards seem great. Yeah, I think I'm just not going to bring that in, actually. We'll turn it back like this. I think, yeah, like I said, this should be a really favorable matchup. You're on the play. I mean, no, we can do better than that. Like this. This is definitely better than that. So we will keep and put back. I think the Signet. I want to have some action, and I need double red. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do here. So we go turn 1, Worn Power Stone. Turn 2, Batterskull. Signet was actually a really good draw. So we play Signet. And then we play this. Now we can start attacking very early and play Inferno Titan on turn 4 if we draw a land. Or an artifact, which is like most of our deck. Oh my gosh. All right, deal. So attack for 4. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think the real mistake there was attacking with Ballista early on. If we hadn't done that, I think we could have won that game. But I think we'll definitely win this one, and even on the draw, I feel pretty favored in game 3. All right. Pretty smooth there. So do we feel comfortable without the Helix and without the Lava Man? I think so. I mean, I guess we could even bring in Mazavith. But I think all these other cards are a little bit better. Balance is worse on the draw for sure, but I think it's still good enough. All right, I'll keep this. It's not broken, but it's a turn 3 Chandra or Koth. Would be much better on the play, of course. Let's draw a Soul Ring. Okay. They have a Signet, huh? Mana Crypt would give it to us on turn 2? Okay. So land, I'll play the Orzhov Signet. And we pass. And now hopefully they tap out for an Omnath. That would be a pretty clean thing to kill with the Chandra. Worn Power Stone. Okay, they got a lot of mana over there. I think I'm just going to go Nahiri and exile the Worn Power Stone. They can potentially kill it with the Lumbering Falls, but that's still a fine trade for us. And then they're just using their whole turn on that. There's also a chance they don't have an untapped land, in which case this would be totally backbreaking for them. Oh, wow. Okay. So now we can go Nahiri plus, discard a mountain. Wait, so they must be holding Resto or Pestermite. They might just have the combo, honestly. I think we just need to do our thing, unfortunately. Go Rakdos Signet into Chandra. Actually, Karn would have been better. We should have played Karn. Yeah, we definitely should have played Karn. Although I'm happy to shoot that mountain at them. We'll pass. So if they don't kill us this turn, we can play Wildfire, which should really mess them up. Don't have end of turn Twin or Pestermite. Looks like they do. All right, hopefully they don't have Red Source into Twin. Oh, that was scary. Saw the red before the tapped part. Okay, so they attack Chandra for 2. So we can actually kill that with Nahiri now. Mox Diamond. That's not really great. So I'm going to go land and Wildfire to start. And if this resolves, then we kill the Pestermite. And if it doesn't resolve, then we just go for it with the Nahiri. Again, I don't think they're really a counter magic deck, although it looks like they do have something here. If they have Archangel Avacyn, that would be... Oh, no, just that. Okay, sweet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're just totally destroyed now, honestly. We can exile the Signet with the Nahiri, and then they'll have 1 permanent in play versus our 2 Planeswalkers. Yeah, this is looking good. So I'm going to go to the second main. They might have Resto here, in which case I think I just lose my Chandra to kill it, which isn't ideal, but it's fine. Sweet. Okay, now we're totally in business. So I will plus this. Unfortunately, we don't have the mana for Karn. Put a workshop, sure. Exile this. And now I'm feeling pretty good. Soul Ring. That's actually really good. So we can go... We'll start with plus, discarding Mox Diamond. Then we go land, Soul Ring, and then plus Chandra. Ooh. We'll plus Chandra, see if we hit anything good. Koth. Yeah, that's good. Oh man, which one of these mountains? I think we want the one that's in the back. I wish I could play Karn, but we can't. Yeah, I think it's this one. Nice. All right, hit you for 4. And the 4 mana Planeswalkers are getting there. This deck is sweet. Jeez. So 2 mana. 4 mana Karn. And Duretti. Let's go. This is beautiful. So plus this, don't do anything with it. Plus this, don't do anything with it. Minus this to make a dude. And beat on in for 4. All right, no play from the opponent. I really don't think there's anything they can do to get back into this. I mean, we could just ultimate Koth. Well, I'll plus this for a card, I guess. I actually am gonna do this because I can see then if we have if they have a resto combo and try and potentially play accordingly. Okay. No, I don't think there's any way that that hand can win. I will pitch Everflowing Chalice. Then go for this. Winter Orb. I will, I guess, just minus this to make another construct. So this is lethal on its own. And attack with everything. So they have to chump block the construct and they won't get to untap any of their lands. Okay, there we go. Sweet. So despite some potential miscues in game 1, we took down the match. I think this deck is really good, actually. It's fast, it's powerful, it has sticky threats, some solid interaction, some board sweepers. So feeling pretty good. See you in round 2. All right, here we are for round 1 against MLRX. We're on the play, which is excellent. And we have a great hand. Yeah, this is a great, very good hand. Turn 2 or turn 3 Koth. So we will keep. So we can go Monolith into Chalice into Koth, actually. White Source. Okay, that's actually pretty bad if they play a creature here. Because creatures, yeah, that pressures our Planeswalkers very well. We need to find a board sweeper. Worn Power Stone. Okay, so we can go land, Monolith. Do we want to play Power Stone or hold off for next turn? I think I like playing the Power Stone here. This is setting, I want to set up well for a balance. And then next turn we can either go Chalice for 1 into Koth or Duretti or geez. Okay, this is very bad. Balance, 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 balance. Wildfire. That is good too. We can't play that this turn. We can 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 play that this turn. We I think what I'm actually going to do is play Duretti and plus and discard these two. Or maybe even Koth, actually. Yeah, maybe I'll discard Koth plus Everflowing Chalice. Or, better yet, actually, yeah, I think this is definitely the line. We can just play Chalice for 2. Or, I mean, maybe it's just better to play Chalice for 1 plus play Duretti. But part of me does want to save this land to play post Wildfire. Yeah, I think that's better. I'm just going to play the Everflowing Chalice for 2. So they can protect one creature with their Mother of Runes, probably just the Mother of Runes itself. Hopefully they extend a lot more to the board. No play. That's weird. Well, I guess this turn we'll just play Signet into Duretti. Then we plus and discard. Do we want to pitch both of these or keep the smashing? I do kind of want. I think I'll pitch the smashing. Like something like a Walking Ballista would be so much better. Drawing into 2 lands would be so much worse, though. End of turn, they level up the figure. So hopefully they attack the Duretti with the Mother of Runes too to kill it. Actually, that's close. It might be better to keep Duretti and have them have Mother of Runes. I'm not really sure. Okay, we get to keep. Oh, they're attacking us? That is not a good play at all. So we go Wild. We can't go Chandra into Wildfire. Oh, wait, we can go Chandra into Wildfire. We would lose an extra land then. But then we have a Chandra in play. I think that's worth it. I just want to make sure I'm counting right. So Chandra basically costs 2, and then, yeah, we'll have enough. So we'll start by... Is there anything... I guess if we draw Walking Ballista, that could change this play. So I will start by doing that, I think. Yeah, we'll Duretti, discard 1, and see if we draw Ballista. Or Balance. Oh! That was so bad. Jeez. I'm really not playing my best today in this league. We, yeah. I mean, Spirit of Labyrinth shuts that down. So that was just horrible. We just pitched that for no reason. What we should have done was just do this first and then pitch the land afterwards. So Wildfire. We're still in a decent spot. I mean, we have 2 Planeswalkers and they have no mana. I'll be interested to see which one of their things they keep. If they have Mana Tide, I'm going to cry. This is going to be a close game in game 1, but then we can get a lot better in game 2. Bringing in Oust, Lavamancer, Flametongue Kavu. Interesting. They keep the Figure of Destiny. That hits the hardest, so I guess it makes sense to deal with the Planeswalkers. Again, yeah, having that extra card in hand could make a real big difference with Duretti, potentially. Oh. Okay, so now they can kill the Chandra. Yeah, we're not in very good shape. Hopefully they go for us. Okay, they found the line. So Walking Ballista. Where's off Signet? Well, I'll pitch that. So keep in mind, we would have drawn an extra card if we had played correctly. All right, pass back. We can untap the Monolith at the end of the turn, which is pretty good, actually. But we really need to draw Ballista in our top 3 cards. So we take it down to 6. Karn would be good. Karn would make a 5/5. All right, so we discard both of these. And dead. So we needed one. Well, we would have had one more card, which would not have changed the game here, I guess. Geez, that is some flood. Oh, we were so close. One card off, but we do fall in game 1. I really was feeling pretty good about that one. Maze of Ith is okay. Definitely want the Flame Tongue. Definitely want the Lava Man and the Oust. What do I not want? Koth seems bad. All this does is just kill them. Dreddy also seems not great. And then we could cut Memory Jar. Yeah, I think I'll cut the jar. And then do we want to bring in Maze of Ith? Or Blast Zone? Problem is we did also bring in another white card. Oh, and we want Helix too. Oh, Winter Orb is pretty bad. I think I'm going to run it like this, and then maybe on the draw we bring in the Maze of Ith. I'm also going to switch out one mountain for one plains. Since we did bring in 2 white cards that are both at their best early. We are on the play, and we have a fast Wildfire, so I'll keep this. This is a hand that would really love an early Duretti or Chandra, or Koth rather, so sort of sad I cut them. But of course, we didn't know we would have Soul Ring. Not Mother of Runes? Okay, good. So we can just play the Wildfire next turn. So I'm just going to play out my worst land. I'll save the Needle Spires to play post-Wildfire. Actually, wait, we don't want to play Wildfire next turn. That doesn't really make sense. We want to wait until they play more things. But I'm still going to hold the Needle Spires. I think that logic does hold. Thalia. Okay, that's a little annoying. Batter Skull. So we can't quite play that. Okay, now I actually think I am going to play the Spires. Well, yeah, I'm going to play the Spires because we might need to put more lands into play here. So I'll play that and play this for 1. Catching that and pass. Do hit their 3rd land drop. I'd love it if they just tapped out for some creatures that we can kill. Silverblade Paladin. Okay, do we want to just kill all these now? Well, we're taking a lot of damage, and they can flip the Kithian. Yeah, I think we do need to just go for the Wildfire this turn. Annoyingly, we do have to play our land first because of their Thalia. Golos. Is there any... No. We just gotta go for this. So Wildfire. So we lose 5 things. They lose 6 things. So we do technically get the value there. And now we have 3 mana. So if we draw 2 lands, we can play these 2 cards in our hand. I'm pretty sure they don't have any lands. They might have some 1-drops. If they just go like land Mother of Runes, that would be a disaster. Okay, Thraben Inspector's fine. We need to draw lands though. Deal. So I think it's better to just play Batterskull. This is just like the best card. Or the better card in this situation. Certainly the best draw in our deck by a lot. So that's pretty sweet. Mother of Runes cannot get protection. Oh, they can get protection from black. We drew Chandra, which we cannot play, unfortunately. So we attack for 4. Then play Golos. And I would have gone for the Needle Spires. Instead, I guess, do we have any duels? Oh, yeah, we can just grab Sacred Foundry. That seems good. So we do have Chandra mana now. If we draw another land, we could also equip the Batterskull to the Golos, and then they could not prevent the life gain with the Mother of Runes. Although I guess if we just attack with the Germ and they block and give protection, then we can Chandra to kill the Mother of Runes. We definitely win from that position. Figure of Destiny. Don't really care about that. So I will attack for 4 with a Germ. They just take it. Interesting. Okay, I will play Chandra and plus then. All right, sweet. So I took him down there, but now we're on the draw, which obviously makes things a little bit harder. I don't think. Oh yeah, Maze. Oh, Fire seems good, and Maze of Ith seems okay. What do we cut? I think I'm just gonna cut the probe. The life actually could matter, and the information doesn't really. For this, and then do we cut a land for this? I think I am going to cut one more mountain. I can imagine that coming back to bite us, but Maze of Ith is very, very good against them. Okay, great hand. We can play turn 2 Golos. No Mother of Runes on turn 1, please. Interesting, Concealed Courtyard. Okay. Grim Monolith. That was a very good draw. We can now Golos on turn 1 if we really wanted to. Which I actually think I do. Although, it's just getting like a normal land. It's getting a Sacred Foundry or a Field of Ruin or something. But I guess that's still worth it. No, I actually don't think it is. I think it's worth it to save this. Because, like, yeah, we can play a bigger Shatterskull Smashing or something. We can play Golos again next turn. Like, think about it this way. The factory will be able to produce 6 mana for us. And if we just used that one factory mana for the Golos, we wouldn't be able to use the workshop again. So I think it is just a little bit more mana efficient. Opponent plays Plains and Thalia. Spirit of the Labyrinth, okay. Soul Ring. Don't mind if I do. We can actually play Golos without playing Mox Diamond now. I do kind of want double red though. This is pretty close actually. Yeah, I think, well, yeah, I think I'm just going to play Mountain and play the Soul Ring. And we will cast this Golos and just grab I guess Field of Ruin is probably better than Sacred Foundry. Or Maze of Ith. Actually, yeah, I think I like getting the Maze of Ith. We have a lot of mana here. And we will pass back. I do wish I could activate Golos' ability, but even without that, I think he's still good enough for this deck. Oblivion Ring to Golos, okay. Alright, do we want to go Flame Tongue? Yeah, I think we do. Although, actually, no, we don't need to do that, because we can just use Maze of Ith and make them extend more. Yeah, so we'll just play the Needle Spires and pass. Mind Twist for 3 would be really bad. Oh no. That sucks a lot. I really just don't want to keep the Mox Diamond. Okay, Flame Tongue Coffee is a fine one to keep. So we're basically at a stalemate where we have a lot more mana. Do we play this mountain? I think we cut Duretti, right? Yeah, so I don't think we have any reasons to hold this. So I'll just play it. One thing to note is I kind of would like a white source because then we can activate Needle Spires. I still think I like the call to get the Maze of Ith here, but it's not super cut and dried because, yeah, activating Needle Spires would be good. The Raven Inspector is good for the opponent. We need to draw something here. We have a lot of good draws. I mean, Inferno Titan. I guess we cut some of our better top end, honestly, but I still think like they're not doing anything right now. Oblivion Ring. Yeah, I think it's worth it to Oblivion Ring their Oblivion Ring. So do we want to just grab Sacred Foundry or get something else? I mean, Field of Ruin takes a land out of our deck, but I guess we could just use it to get the white mana. Yeah, I think I'll take the field. If they have a man land or something, then this would be a pretty solid upgrade. And I don't really imagine a way where it's a significant downgrade. Okay, oh no, GTA is not scary at all, actually. Maze of Ith completely shuts that down. It's so good against equipment. No play, okay. Worn Power Stone. Alright, I guess I'll cast that. If we draw Ballista, it will be a large boy. Do we want to attack with anything? I don't think so. I'll just keep on passing. I mean, I think playing Drago favors us. We probably have more draws in our deck that are completely dead. Just like we have more mana sources. But I still think our average top deck is better because we have a few that just completely win the game. And most of theirs are probably just pretty ineffective. Okay, that's something. They can hit us for 3 now. Oh, wait, no, they can't hit us for 3. We can block with the Needle Spires. Armageddon. Oh, no. That almost definitely kills us. I was not playing around that. That's so stupid for them to play this. I mean, they win here. I think they just win. But that's a really bad play in general because we have so much more artifact mana than them. But now I do think it will kill us. I guess if we can kill the Thraben Inspector, then we're fine. If we draw a red source, we can play the Flame Tongue. But we can't even kill the Thraben Inspector. Mana Crypt was a dead draw. Yeah, the problem is, like, Balance would have been a good draw too or something. But, like, I think now just the GTA kills us. So we could play the Flame Tongue, but it just trades with a bunch of GTA counters. Like, what's our out? What are we trying to draw towards? Would we rather? No, I think it's better. I think it just buys us more time to kill this. I guess if we could draw Karn, that could give us a chance. Let's draw that Karn then, I guess. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. All right. They got us. Man, I really thought we were going to win that one. That sucks. Armageddon, and I was not playing around that. Again, never play Armageddon in that position from the opponent. Like, we have infinitely more mana than them. Okay, not infinitely more, but we have significantly more artifact mana than them. So I think almost always Armageddon will favor us. In that specific circumstance where they have a GT, then it was good for them. But I don't think it was a misplay on my part really at all to play around that, because I think it was a very silly card for them to be playing. But it is what it is. We unfortunately are 1-1, but we will get there for the 2-1 in the finals. See you there. All right, here we are for the finals against Flapjack Wars. Great name. We are on the play, and we will keep this. We are 1 land away from turn 3 Chandra. Batterskull is really good in some matchups. Oblivion Ring is a little awkward in the opener, and Winter Orb is not great either, but not the end of the world. I guess I could imagine Winter Orb being a decent play on turn 3. If we go like Chandra plus for mana, Winter Orb, and then constrain their mana, and Chandra can put in some good work. Raging Ravine, okay. Balance, also okay. So we play the Signet, pass. We really want to draw a land here. Ooh, that is devastating. That's really devastating, actually. I think we just pass. Playing Winter Orb doesn't help us at all here, really. We really wanted that Signet. Play the Shieldbreaker, sure. So we really want to draw the land here. Should have specified. Unmatched with the Fel. So if we draw land, we can go Chandra plus into Balance, which would be a really good line. If we don't draw land, we're in not. I mean, oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, we'll just do that. Chandra plus for mana. Balance, which we sack 1 land, they discard 1 card, and we sweep their board, which is certainly a positive exchange for us overall. And now we have Chandra against an empty board, which seems like a good position to be in. They just discarded a mountain, sure. Mana Vault, well, that's a little scary. Although we do have Oblivion Ring to hit most things they could be ramping into. Could be like a Primeval Titan, which would be a little bit bad. Ooh, okay, sure. And they're out of cards. So they do still have the Raging Ravine. Well, it's not great, but I think we just go Winter Orb here, since we can't play anything else. Batterskull is very good in a Winter Orb game. All right, well, that was a pretty good draw for them. We need to draw 1 more land eventually for this Batterskull. Fauna Shaman, okay, I mean, they're drawing plays. Come on, deck, give us the land. That's bad. Do we play the Oblivion Ring? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. It slows us down so much. It really, really hurts to not get an untap land, or not get to untap our land next turn, but we just desperately need to play something meaningful, and Oblivion Ring just doesn't do enough. Jeez, they really have just drawn like good cards every turn, and we've drawn absolutely horrendous cards. So come on, deck. We really need this land. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'll cast this for 2, I guess. But this is a really, I mean, yeah, I just hate Mana Screw so much. So if we draw a land, we still won't have anything next turn, but we can play something pretty soon thereafter, and we still have some time. So I do hope they don't attack with a Raging Ravine, because if they attack with it once, then the second time they attack, it can swing through Batterskull. Although I guess we still win that race, so maybe that's fine. But we just have to draw land. That's pretty much what it boils down to. Man, they just keep on drawing spells they want to cast. That's so rough. That's really good. I mean, yeah, I think we're just actually dead now, which is ridiculous. I thought we were astronomically ahead, but our draw steps could not have been worse. So we take 3, have to draw land. That's unreal. Okay, we pass. Okay. This is we're done here. That was awful. That was just brutal. I think we played correctly. That was just like they kept on drawing the perfect card every turn. Do we want Flame Tongue here? I don't think so. It is okay, but I think it doesn't match up like super well against most other threats. I think I'm just gonna run it back. All right, here we are for game 2, and we are on the play, and we really need some mana. I think I'm going to keep this. Workshop is awkward here. We're really hoping we can draw something powerful. But we have the Probe, and we have a lot of artifact mana in our deck. Wow, their hand is pretty bad. Oh, that was beautiful. That was so good. This Wildfire should just completely wreck them. So they drew Forest. That was their draw for turn. So we just go... I mean, we could Oblivion Ring that, but I'm just going to hold off for the Wildfire. Sylvan Caryatid, and then the Raging Ravine. Yep. Ooh, that was a good draw. I think I'm still just going to play this tapped for now. And then next turn, we can just go for Mana Crypt. I mean, we could have just Wildfired there, but that doesn't do enough. I want... Like, if they go Scavenging Ooze plus Fauna Shaman or PN Karen Lar this turn, then they're just completely destroyed. Play that. So do we want to go for the Wildfire this turn or wait one more turn? The problem is we have a Mana Crypt in play, which could mess us up a lot, depending on how long it takes us to find a threat. Ooh, okay. All right, yeah, I'll definitely just play that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll just play it for 6, I guess, or for 3. Yeah, I think that's better. I want to save my colored lands. So if they expend anything else, then they're in really bad shape. They could just attack us with a Raging Ravine and their Pia and Karen Alar, which would be a little bit annoying. I still think we're winning in that position, but if we just win immediately if they go for just emptying their hand, which looks like they may be doing here. Okay, good play by the opponent. Although the fact that they played land is good. I mean, yeah, there's no real way we lose. We don't even need to play our Mana Crypt now. Golos was a great draw too, so that's 7. Yeah, we can cast everything here. So destroy all 9 of your permanents. And 3 of ours. And we still don't even need to play the Mana Crypt. Then we just go land, Golos. And I'll grab the... Oh, they just concede. All right, so pretty solid win there for sure. Do we want to bring in the Helix? It does get better on the draw. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the Winter Orb and bring in the Helix here. Do we want to bring in any more burn? I don't think so. This seems fine to me. We will submit like this. Actually, we'll exchange fire for the probe. I think that's probably a little bit better. Okay, we can play balance. Yeah, this hand's good. It is leaning pretty heavily on the Signet, so I hope they don't have a way to kill that. Elves of Deep Shadow, okay. Now, is there any argument to holding off on the Signet? Well, how much? We don't even really... Like, so if we really needed to be able to play the balance as soon as possible, we could just play the Signet next turn and then play balance to immediately get the white mana. But I think I'm just gonna play this. This is much better if they don't have it, and if they do have the Embereth Shieldbreaker, we have a decent number of white sources. I think it's still okay to do this. Huntmaster of the Fells. Okay, yeah, this looks like a good spot for balance. I would love to draw an artifact. Oh, deal. So we can go, yeah, this is actually just absurd. We go Mountain, Soul Ring, Koth minus for mana. Yeah, Koth minus for mana. And balance. So they lose their board and they discard a card and we don't lose anything. I guess we lose loyalty on Koth, but that is it. And we will pass it back. And now we have multiple removal spells to deal their next threat. So Koth can just march on up to the ultimate, hopefully. We could have also just held the Koth, which would mean they don't have to discard the Mountain. But I think it's worth it to take an extra card out of their hand. Eternal Witness is pretty good here, actually. So they rebuy the Huntmaster. Ooh, well, that just ends the game. So tap all this. Cast the Titan. 2 to you, 1 to you. And then we'll hit them for 4. Yeah, Inferno Titan was a beautiful draw there. And completely destroys the Huntmaster of the Fells in their hand. They really need to have like Beast Within or something here. Yeah, Renin 6 is not going to do it. So we go Oblivion Ring or Courser. And now can we just kill them? We could hit them for 11. Yeah, we can easily kill them. All right, sweet. So I will pull up the deck list. So this one couldn't quite get the trophy. We had to settle for 2-1. I thought we were actually really ahead in yeah, it's frustrating to lose the round 2. I think that should have been a pretty good matchup. We had just a lot of good tools against them, but they did manage to get there, so couldn't quite get the trophy. But this deck was really good actually. I mean, it had a lot of acceleration. It had a lot of 4-mana plays. We never got to do one of our turn 2 Planeswalker plays that I was really hoping. And that doesn't seem that unrealistic with like, and you could go Mox Diamond Signet into turn 2 Planeswalker. You can go Soul Ring into turn 2 Planeswalker or Mana Crypt into turn 2 Planeswalker. So we had a lot of ways to do that. Unfortunately, couldn't quite do it. I mean, even other ones too, like Workshop Monolith into turn 2 Mountain Planeswalker. But still a really, really sweet deck. A lot of fun. It's always just fun to try a new archetype. You haven't done that much. There was one really good memory jar turn, which was sweet. This deck could have used a little bit more streamline, like, like some of the cards like Golos and Batterskull were only okay. I would have liked like maybe a second Wildfire, like Burning of Chinyi, and then like, 1 or 2 more Signets, and better fixing, of course, as well. But really sweet deck. It was a lot of fun to play. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.